this computer and hit record live on Facebook.
Okay, can't see a damn thing. I'm blind. We need a better setup for in here. I need a studio built.
Oops,
How do I have somebody build me a studio?
I don't know. Are you ready? We're recording and go.
Oh,
Hello, Facebook friends, Fit Life Tribe friends. Happy Friday. Okay, that's enough of that.
and she sits here and it takes literally 8 minutes to set it up on Facebook and Zoom, and she does everything. So I just make grunting noises and weird faces. She's like, we're live. I'm like, shit, every time I'm grunting like a diseased cow. But
yeah,
so,
we love it.
what is
Though.
up? Yeah, hey,
that's what lives are all about, right?
diseased cows. Here I am.
Yes. Well, sorry about Wednesday night. Did not make our live.
Damn the army.
Yeah, I was on a couple hour long army call. Hi, Nikki. Thanks for joining us. So, and then I was like, I'll go live on Thursday. And I ended up feeling like crap yesterday and didn't do anything.
Where did Thursday go?
And now it's Friday. So,
holy shit, I
Ken
thought it was Wednesday.
Ken came home from work a little bit early and I was like, hey, let's go do our live together. So, and we actually just got off of a call with one of my good friends, Eric, who I was just at his event in Miami last weekend. So we were chatting and we kind of started talking about what my original life was going to be about. And it's, are you putting yourselves in the right room? Are you surrounding yourself with the right people to help you level up in your life, become the highest version of yourself, and get you out of that comfort zone? So that's what we're going to talk about today.
And I'm going to say a lot of the times most people don't, because it's taken me a lot of years to get out of my comfort zone, and I'm pretty comfortable around everything.
Yes.
And but business and money scare the shit out of me. You start talking about money, I'm like, mine, don't touch it. Now I've realized, okay, well,
money. Well, and so going to a lot of these different business, more so of the business side of things, workshops and events, value, money is just a value exchange. Are you providing enough value for the amount of
you're
money?
Right. But we've been trained since birth that dollar runs the world. And so we think it does. And when you're focused on that, it controls your life. And I don't really focus on, I got bills that are paid. They're all set up on automatic payments. So I don't have to look at them anymore. I don't look at a single bill. Ta-da, take it and go away. Get out of my business. Stupid bill people. But now I can focus on relationships and fun business and people. I don't want to write checks. And that sounds horrible, but now I don't have to. So I'm like, yeah, cool. Auto pay. Thank goodness for technology, even though I hate technology and I'm an IT specialist.
So back to, are you putting yourselves in the right rooms? As you know, we just had our Love Yourself, Love Your Body workshop a couple weeks ago. It was it was our best event yet. You guys, everybody right now was at the workshop. So Nikki, Kristen, CJ, it was awesome.
I didn't meet any of you and I'm so disappointed.
So
myself.
You'll get your opportunity. So for those of you that are on this, those of you that are watching this, our next event is in September. It is here in Utah, Salt Lake City. So September 24th. It's going to be a great time. You'll get the opportunity to meet this crazy one. But
I will call in sick and be like, I have COVID, to get out of work if I have to. And I will be there, and I will be the AV guy / you will hear me speak.
Yes.
Because Trish is like, I don't like running technology. I'm like, neither do I. Well, that's your job. So that's my job.
Yes, it is your job. You will be the AV.
So all of you people that, went to the last event, hey, say nicely. She's like, so she called me afterwards and she's like, this is the best day of my life. I've known Trista for 13 years now. We're coming up on our 11th anniversary. And she said this is one of the best days of her life. And I'm like, I'm going to take some offense to that, but good for you. I was really happy for her. And it's because she was able to do what she wants to do and be in the right room with all of you. And it's about being in the right room at the right time and getting out of your comfort zone, because if you just stick around with what you know, you will never grow.
What was your quote? Do with your quote.
And that was a rhyme. What was my quote?
Yes. Well, because
I'm feeling horrible. I'm like, it's 4:00. I hope no one judges me that I'm drinking. Guess what? I don't need a reason for drinking. That's why they have breakfast drinks. My quote was, so we were talking to someone earlier about growing in business, and I love Disney movies. What is it? Actually, that's not a Disney movie. I love cartoons. It's from Kung Fu Panda. And it says, if you only do what you can, you will never be more than you are now. Meaning, if you just want to stay stagnant and sit where you are in your comfortable world, you know what I say on my podcast? You're going to die.
Yeah, I've told him that before. And you've said that on our lives before too. So,
well, that's what I always say. If you're stagnant, you're dead.
Well, if you're not progressing or moving forward,
you're not moving forward,
you're going backwards.
In combat,
if you're dead.
You're not bounding toward the objective to get your goal done or to kill the enemy, you're dead.
Yes. Okay. So what made me think about this topic, was coming off of such an amazing event in Nebraska, and then having the amazing opportunity to go to, hi, Minky. You're our favorite person too. We love you. So having this opportunity to go to Miami and be in another amazing mastermind surrounded by insane people, like stories you couldn't even believe. Insane and like just where they started.
It's true.
And where they're at now, like absolutely just mind-boggling stories, you guys.
I didn't get to go.
One of the guys there was born without legs and only one arm, right? So yeah, this mastermind was just like, the speakers were phenomenal, and it makes you personally know, like, holy crap, they're doing this. If somebody without legs and an arm can like go be a bodybuilder and do these things in his life, so I'll share his name in the comments so you guys can go check him out. But he just went to an event and someone talked to him, was like, you're going to be on a Tony Robbins stage. And so now he's like speaking on Tony Robbins stages and just,
I want to be on Tony Robbins stage with banana
we got to
hands.
get you in the right room.
See, I'm trying to figure out how to be in the right room. Yeah. So, I can't just have these dreams of, I want to do this down the road when I grow up and do nothing about it. And just like you, who all say you want to do something, but if you don't do anything to change your situation, to improve it, to be around the right people in the right room, then you will not grow, and then you die.
And then you die. Thanks for throwing that in there. But it is so
Don't
true.
It's Frisky Friday. I feel wonderful. I'm so happy.
But just like Ken was saying, it really does come down to like who you're surrounding yourself with. Are you challenging yourself? Are you trying to move forward? Are you trying to be a better version of yourself? And when you are surrounded by people who are on that same mission, you are 10 times, probably 1,000 times more likely to achieve those results, right? So being on your health and fitness journey, are you hanging out with people that are going out to eat constantly just sitting on the couch, being lazy, which we do. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, like, on a consecutive or consistent basis, are you doing these things and
then bitching about it that you're just stuck in a rut because that's the hand you're dealt. Because if you keep saying that's your hand you're dealt, you're never going to go anywhere. It's time to fold, mother trucker, and move on. New hand.
Yes. There you go.
Saying.
Start hanging out with people that are on that you want to be like, right? That's something that I've really challenged myself to do, is like, I am happy where I'm at, but I know I want more. So how can I step into that higher version of myself? Well, I need to be around people who are already have the success that I am looking for. So upgrading your circle of influence is going to be huge and help you.
Well, and then same thing. So And sometimes people listen and we talk about here and they're like, oh, everything sounds great. Yay, great, hunky dory. Well, just start small, depending where you're at in your life. Think about your own life. Think about your friends, think about your family, think about your journey, where you want to go, and start thinking about, well, who do you want to be around in your circle already? If you got that family member who just wants to always talk shit and say, no, you can't do that, and that's not how life is, well, maybe you just don't invite them to the next family barbecue.
Exactly.
And you got that one aunt or uncle who's always like, you got it, you can do it, you're amazing. Believe in yourself. Well, maybe you should invite them to more than just the family barbecues.
Yeah. Oh, like Kylie. Kristen, but Kylie's on here too. Hi, Kylie.
I don't know any of you.
Kristen, I was like, I am going to take her and just keep her everywhere with me because I love you, Kristen. She's like, you guys are going to be so big. I'm so happy that I met you in person. And I'm like, sometimes even I feel like I've done a lot in my life and I push to be better all of the time. But sometimes even, hearing things like that. I was telling Ken, yeah, I can just adopt you. I would love that. I was like, Ken, Kristen is just amazing. She made me feel so good. I'm like, I think she has bigger dreams for me than I have dreams for myself. And you need those people in your life to push you to somewhere you have no idea that you have the potential for.
And it's true. You got to be around those right people. So I work with a lot of people in the Army, and a lot of people will despise some of the people I work with. But some of those people are just very misunderstood, but they're in your corner. So I have a lot of people in my corner who other people think they're just crazy misfits. I'm like, well, joke's on you. I live on the misfit world. If you ever watched the Rudolph movie with Santa Claus and the claymation back from the 50s, the land of the misfit toys, that's where I live. I love misfit toys. I love people who feel like they don't belong, because guess what? You do belong. You're in the wrong room.
Yep.
Go find your other misfits. Go find the people you belong with. And it definitely changes your perception and outlook in life. I will always admit I am the negative Nancy naysayer. So if anyone's on here that's named Nancy, don't get mad at me, because it's just a term. I am negative you, Nancy. But be in the right room with the right people, and it can change you. And
actually our call just a few minutes ago was, he's like, it's not necessarily that you're negative. You've just had negative experiences and it's your experience, or like reaction to things that have happened to you in your life. And I'm like, ooh, that is so true. So, you can have a lot of negative things happen to you. You can have a horrible upbringing or whatever that looks like for you, but you can change your perception, the way you react to these things, right? So if you can,
so you can be a victim, you can be the victim.
Yeah, if you can.
And I don't want to hang out with you if you are. You know what? If you feel like you're a victim, let's have a conversation and I'll help you get past that. Because I don't want to say I don't want to be around you, because I like to be around most people. But people who feel like they're a victim, you feel like a victim for a reason, because I've felt victimized my whole life, but I will no longer be a victim. Fuck that bullshit. I've transcended further past that.
Yeah.
I'm going to use it to fuel me rather than drag me down.
I love that.
And my life has changed because I've changed the way I think, and it's by being with people like with the like mind, the same goals, the same ambitions, that want to be better.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I hang around people I just want to bitch about nothing, my goodness, it's very draining, and I just want to jump in my fire and be like, okay, cool, I don't want to listen to you anymore. So remove those people. You don't have to be rude about it. Just don't invite them to the next barbecue.
There you go.
Invite the people that you do want to be around.
Yes.
I can go on forever about this.
I know. Well, I think that's actually really good. I think we don't need to come up with any more like analogies or whatnot.
I am an analogy machine.
He really is. But I think you guys understand how important it is to surround yourself by those who are on the same journey as you, who see that potential and want
people pleasing. That was my biggest problem.
Well,
when you're trying to please everybody, you will never please anybody, including yourself.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one. That's very true, though. 100%. So just make sure you are with people who are lifting you up instead of dragging you down. I like that. Well, thank you guys for joining us on Frisky Friday.
Hey, that's Whiskey Friday. It's
You said
mine.
frisky.
For
Frisky whiskey. Frisky Whiskey Friday.
I need to develop a
next-
whiskey called Frisky Friday.
You should, actually.
It's so delicious.
That's actually a really good name.
Thank
You
God
would
it's
think-
Friday. I
You
thought it
would
was
think
Wednesday.
I was drinking too. I haven't had a sip of alcohol.
She's just delirious.
Well,
She's high on life
I am high on
because
life.
she loves all of you.
That's so true.
She really does. You think I'm bullshitting. She really does. She's like, I talked to a client today and we had this post and it was so amazing. I'm like, you are such a weirdo in a good way. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to go watch my cartoons and find
I love it.
quotes. So you all are awesome. Thank you so much. I don't know who Kristen is, but
She was the
I-
one.
I feel like we need to have a conversation.
Oh, we're
so-
talking to her and her husband tomorrow morning.
Well,
to
yay.
Dan. We'll be talking
Oh.
to Dan.
Well, you
tomorrow
better be on
morning.
the call too, because I'll be there.
Well,
as
they have 4 kids.
Oh, well, bring them all on. I love
So-
talking to kids.
Well, we have like 30 minutes, so
We'll have to
I
maybe
love it.
have 2 calls.
okay. Well, we'll see you tomorrow, Kristen, on our call with Dan.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for joining us today. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I hope that, a few of the things that we said today definitely resonated with you. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and ask us. If not, we will see you next week.
Bring it.